It's good afternoon, it's Ben Buffon here, and it's Champion Cup Season 20, and we continue with our playoff preview, and today we have a look at Freddiered, coached by Yudluger, the Goblins. Woohoo! Good old little Goblins. Yudluger's becoming our main Goblin coach, and he plays them very, very well. No cheerleaders, no coach systems, 3 team rerolls, not even an apothecary. He doesn't care about these poor little blighters. Team value is only 1030 though. He's got a nice troll with block there as well. Let's have a look at his record. He's got the Nuffle Alter, smart choice for definite. And look at this record. Check this guy out. 4 wins, 1 draw. He was never beaten with the Goblins. Never ever beaten. So well done to you. Don't know if there'll be anyone we know he's played against, but we'll have a look. Nope. But is that Skaven Cisco? It looks like it might be. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, Skaven's 20 armor breaks. So he's beaten the current champion who won with Rats. So hey, that's a nice feather in your cap. Obviously, he's preying on a lot of inducements, isn't he? That's what he's after. But having that troll with block is nice. The other one's got guard, so that's all right. It's got a fanatic. It's got a loony. It's got sprint on a goblin. A couple of side steppers in there. No pogoer though. Interesting. I quite like the pogoer. And no bomber. Come on, bombs. They're there for the fun, aren't they? No apothecary as well. Oh, you really are praying that your trolls regen. More braver than that. More braver than me. So he's got 1030. If I remember, it's against Hirios. Yeah, it's against Hirios Pro, so a bit battered as well. So interesting game that'll be, because he's got to somehow stop an Agility 6 guy crashing into his cage. But he will have some inducements for that, because Hirios team's got about 3 or 4 out, so he's gonna so he's gonna get round about 500 or just under to spend on inducements. So you know, he has got a chance really of getting through. I think it's a good draw for Hirio, but you know, AB7, and we've seen what he did to Bernisco's Rats. If he does that to the elves, then wow. Go Goblins. I can't remember the last time Goblins went past the first round, but if anyone can do it, it's Yudluger who can do it with Freddie the Red. Good matchup, bad man. I mean, what can you say? I thought a good matchup for them was probably going to be the Vampires, because, you know, they haven't got much themselves. So I really fancied that if they got them, they'd be good. I mean, Hirio's team, he's a great coach and that, but his team's very fragile. So again, AB7, let's get stamping, let's get hitting. That could do well also. So when I first looked at the draw, I thought it was a bad matchup for him. But the more I look, I'm thinking, you know what? Actually, it might be one of the better matchups he can get, because if he can get some attrition, it would be amazing. Obviously, bad matchups for him would have been any of the teams with tackle, Grooby's Chorfs, Darkfist Chorfs, Shagvath's Dwarfs. You know, anything with heavy tackle would have been a nightmare for them. I also think as well, what was the other teams? I mean, the Lizard teams would have had the way with them as well, I think. You know, they've done well to dodge all them. And you know what, like I said, the more I think about it, the more I think he may do. I mean, I wait for Hirio, but the more I look at it, I think, oh, I should have gone with the Goblins. You know? Because it's not a bad matchup with all them inducements. It's only AB7, and you'll only be going against 11 Pro Elves. Maybe I jumped the gun when I was predicting. We will see. And obviously, if he wins that one, he's then against the Bannon's Lizards, who are tipped by many to win the full thing. So, you know, it gets harder, unfortunately. But you never know. Freddie the Red might get it done against Jeanette. If we go back to the Goblin team, when I find them again. There we go. The main player. I'm going to go for the Loony, because if the Loony can get his chainsaw going and start chopping people to pieces and not kill himself, and if he gets the Brabs and somehow survives, he looks as good as any of these to cause carnage. Because all it takes is a chainsaw to work a few times, and you could have some of the best pieces off the pitch. And, you know, it probably won't last more than for the first game, but I think if he can chop away or foul away on some of these tasty AV7 elves, I think he could do really, really well. And he is my pick. He's only 3 XP away from a level up. So he's actually scored a TD with this guy. Would have been great to see another TD scored by the Looney in the playoffs. That would be amazing. But yeah, I've seen Yudlugger play Goblins before. I'm really impressed the way he plays them. And like I said, he has an undefeated record. What is really hard to do with Goblins. 4 wins and a draw. So, you know, good luck to him. I think he, you know, obviously the Goblins, you won't expect to go very far, but even if you get past the first round, that would be an amazing achievement. And you know, if he gets some handbrakes and gets the removals, you just never know. He will try and blow him off the park pretty early, and this could come down to who wins the toss, because obviously if Goblins win the toss, you'd expect them to receive first, cause as much devastation as carnage as they can, and then hopefully there won't be enough left of the Pro Elves to mount a threat in the second half. But not having an apothecary, poor Goblins. I'd be tempted to take the apothecary, because even if it's just to maybe, I don't know, save your Looney, you know, and then if you got Brabs, bang him back on again, because that piece is dangerous, and he doesn't have Loner, so he can reroll 1s as well, so he's very, very dangerous. But there you go. Anyway, congratulations yet again to Yudlugger for making the playoffs again with Goblins with a very good record, and all the best in the playoffs and your first round match against the Pro Elves.